Clipse have released their latest studio album called Let God Sort Them Out, and while this album is getting a lot of attention, there is something that I do feel that needs to be said in the midst of all this. My name is Abaddon Smith, and I help people like you get out of your own way so you could be who God has called you to be. Alright, so let me point something out to you all. Pusha is in his late 40s and No Malice is in his early 50s. This should be a sign for you if you identify as Unc, Auntie, or if you just identify yourself as an older adult in their mid 30s to late 30s and up. This is your sign to make the content. There should be no excuse as to why you're not making the content. There should be no excuse as to why you're not recording that song. There should be no excuse as to why you're not making that beat album. There should be no excuse as to why you're not starting that business. They are still moving in their late 40s and early 50s. So why aren't you? You need to stop saying next week I'll go ahead and get back on my grind. You need to stop saying tomorrow I'll get back on my grind. You need to stop saying the year's already over, I'll start fresh next year. You need to stop making excuses and go ahead and do the thing. Because you're only getting older and eventually you're going to die. And you're just going to have a grave full of all your dreams that never been fulfilled. I know that sounds very harsh to say, but that's the only way that I can put it. And I have to say this out loud so that maybe I'm the only one who will tell you this. You're going to die someday. You don't know when that day is. That day could be any day from now. So why not put all your all into today? Because literally that's all those two gentlemen did. They did not take tomorrow for granted, and they recorded some of the most vulnerable and some of the most creative work that hip-hop has seen in a long time, outside of Kendrick Lamar. So, for those of you who are struggling with making the content, whether it's pulling up your phone and just talking like I'm talking right here, or getting your pen and writing those lyrics and getting behind the booth and recording that song, this is your sign to go ahead and do it. And if you want more content to help you get out your own way, follow for more.